to my channel. My name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. So today I just want to talk with you guys about how to get started homeschooling. Yes, you guys, that could be exciting, that could be scary, that could be overwhelming and daunting, but in the end, this is all about the education of your children. So try to go into it thinking positively and have faith and know that you can do it, because you can. So yeah, let's just dive right in. Actually, I wanted to thank you guys for even clicking on this thumbnail. I'm so happy that you guys can join me today, and thank you to all of my subscribers. I'm so happy to have you guys subscribe to this YouTubing channel and this homeschooling family. So you guys, let's get started. So number one, I want to say the first thing you guys want to do, you want to make sure to check out your state laws. I will have some links down below for you guys to the different websites that show you what the laws are for each state. Now, all of them are different. Every state has different laws. They range. Let's see. So some of them you need record of attendance. Some of them you need record of PE. You need report cards. Some of the states you have to do tests. You have to test after the schooling year is ended to make sure that your children are where they're supposed to be. So those are super important. You want to check out your laws. So also, if you are pulling your child out of public school, you want to check out your counties and states' laws on that. I'm pretty sure they're all different. I honestly don't know too much about that. I didn't have to do anything with our city or our state because my daughter went to kindergarten, but it was a private school. So she was never in the public school system. So you want to make sure to check that out. I know some states you have, or some counties, you have to write like a letter to them stating that you're taking your child out of the school system and that you will be homeschooling them from that point on. And some states you have to do it every year. Some states you only have to do once. So you do want to call your school district in your county and find out about that, because that is really important as well. So number two, I would say you want to sit down and decide why you are choosing homeschooling. Now, I know with the circumstances of today's world that we're kind of in a predicament where you feel like that is the only thing you can do, or you feel nervous about sending them back to school, or even some states or cities are 100% distancing. So you have no option into sending them to school, and you're not sure if you want to keep them in the public school system. So doing like the Zoom calls and stuff like that. So you just want to sit down and write yourself a letter and just state to yourself why you want to homeschool. This is definitely not for the faint of heart, you guys. It's a lot of work. It's hard sometimes. It's a struggle trying to get your kids to listen. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it for you guys. So you do definitely want to write something down for you so you have something to fall back on your hard days. You can pull out that letter to yourself, read it, and be like, I'm reassured. This is why I'm homeschooling. This is why it's important. And then it'll help you keep pushing forward. Because trust me, guys, those days will come. And you just want to be very strong and just know why you chose this. So I would definitely suggest doing that. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick out a curriculum for you. Now, you guys, there's about 1,000,001 different curriculums out there. There's about 1,000,001 different ways you can teach your children. I won't get too much into that. That'll be for another video because it's a lot of different types of learning and different methods that you can teach. But I would suggest just kind of researching on the internet, seeing what you guys can find, seeing what makes sense for you or your child. The next thing that kind of coincides with this is you want to know what type of learner your child is. That will definitely help you into choosing your curriculum. Like I said, there's different types of curriculum, so there's different types of learning for your children. One child may do really good with traditional, but your other child will do really good with Charlotte Mason, or you can do an eclectic homeschooling. That's basically what I am. It's kind of like, it's a mixture of all different types of homeschooling methods, and I find it to work really well for us. But that's something that you definitely want to do. If you go online and you see all these different types of curriculum, keep in your mind that some things may work for one person, but it will not work for another. But the greatest thing about, maybe not the greatest thing, but one of the great things about homeschooling is you can change what you're doing. So say, you know, through the first quarter, you guys are doing a specific curriculum for math and it's not working out. You may just want to change it. You have that option to change it. That's the great thing about homeschooling also, is you are finding a curriculum to fit your child. It's not your child that has to fit the curriculum. Like with school, when you send your kids to private or public school, those curriculums are already picked out for your child. So if your child is not a traditional type of learner, they may fall behind in public school, but when you have them at home and you're seeing what they're struggling in, and if it's something that you can change for them, that can change their whole education perspective, you can do that for them. That has to be one of the most wonderful things that I have found. When we have gone through seasons where we had to take time and slow down with school, we were able to do that without my daughter falling behind. We could kind of take our time and then start up slowly, and we were okay. So that is just such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful positive thing that homeschooling gives us. So moving on from curriculum, you definitely want to have a game plan. And I am not talking like get a planner out, write your days. It's good to do that too if you're the planning type, but I'm just saying like have a game plan. You know, this is how you want your days to go. This is how you want the month to go. This is how you want the year to go. And if, say, the first month you're not doing something that you wanted, or it's not working out the way that you had planned it to, change it up a little bit. You can do that. That is another great thing about homeschooling. Change it up a little bit, and then I guarantee that things will kind of go back to being okay. Just have a game plan. Tell yourself, this is for the long haul. I'm doing this until I can't do it anymore. Or I'm only going to do this for this year, and then my child's going to go back to school, so let me make sure that he stays on track or she stays on track for her to move on to the next grade. Just have some sort of game plan. It will help you, okay? Keep your eye on the prize. It'll help you. Okay, you guys, so for the last thing, I just want to say get started. That's all you could do. Start. Once you start, everything will be cool. Once you start, you'll know what's working, what's not. You can change it up a little bit. The best thing I can tell you is research. That's what I did. That's how I got started. I researched, I watched YouTube. And I'm telling you, I have learned a lot, not only from experience, but from watching other moms and learning from what they do, or just different circumstances that they've gone through, and then they've used something to help pull themselves out. And I'm telling you, it really helps. So that's it, you guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope it was encouraging and not scary. You guys just stay faithful and know that whatever journey we are all on, we're on it for a reason. So just take it with pride and work towards the end game. Keep your eye on the prize. All right, you guys, thanks for checking out this channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe, the like, and the notification bell. And I do all kinds of homeschooling content, so I hope you guys stick around and join our homeschooling YouTube family. All right, you guys, be safe and be blessed always.